Hello everyone and welcome to European Piano Technique Mastery course for beginners. In this video we will be joining our E-flat major with both hands for the very first time. So in the previous video we did our E-flat major with separate hands, and now it's time to join it with both hands. So what we will do, we will start with both hands on E-flat and we will do by positions, adding one note by one note going up to the right, like from left to right. We will only do one octave first, and then we will descend and adding one note by one note going down from E-flat to E-flat. I'll show you in a minute how to do it. So I find it's the best way to join scales, to work on every single element of the scale, so then you'll know every single position this way. So I will not name and say the fingers along the way, I'll just say the notes today. I assume you've done the previous video where we've learned all the fingering for E-flat major. So today I will only say some fingers at the beginning. So in E-flat major, you remember in left hand you have finger 3 on E-flat, then 2 on F, 1 on G, then 4 on A-flat, 3 on B-flat, 2 on C, 1 on D, and 3 on E-flat there. So remember your pivot points are 3 on E-flat and 4 on A-flat. When you go up in right hand, it's 3 on E-flat, 1 on F, 2 on G, 3 on A-flat, 4 on B-flat, then 1 on C, 2 on D, and then 3 on E-flat. So when we will start joining with both hands, we'll just do 2 notes first. So E-flat and F, remember fingering, starting with 3 in right, then 1 goes on F in right, so E-flat, F. You just do 2 notes like that, and do it few times together. Then next 2 notes, F and G. Like that. We're only going from left to right. Make sure you always play the notes together, not like that, but exactly together, this way. And then 3 notes, E flat, F, G. Like that. Then G and A flat. Notice how you go with 4th finger on A flat in left, then F, G, A flat, and then E flat to A flat. So E flat, F, G, A flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, and do that few times. Then we will do A flat and B flat. Then G to B flat, G, A flat, B flat. Notice we always have 4 on A flat in left hand. Then F to B flat. And notice how we are preparing all the fingers in advance. And then E flat to B flat. And do a few times on every position until you are familiar with it. Then B flat to C. Notice right goes on finger 1 on C there. Then A flat to C, A flat, B flat, C. Then G to C. So G, A flat, B flat, C. See, notice the 1 on G in left hand there. Then F to C. And notice we prepare the fingers early as we discussed in separate hands videos. And again, until you are familiar and fluent with that position, F to C, then E flat to C. Like that, and do that few times, E flat to C. Then we are ready to do C and D. See, exactly together. Make sure you always play them together. Make sure you always touch with the soft parts of the fingers, and fingers take the notes actively with high wrists and just nice weight of the hands falling into the keys. So C, D, then B flat to D. Then A flat flat to D, A flat, B flat, C and D. So notice left hand 4 on A flat, right goes 1 on C and 3 on A flat. See there? Then G to D, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, like that. And then F to D, I mean. And do a few times F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D. You can go a little bit slow if you like. So then we do E flat to D as well. So E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, and again. And then finally we are ready to do D to E flat, the last note. So D to E flat. Notice left is 1 on D there. Then C to E flat, C, D, E flat. Then B flat to E flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, B flat, C, D, then E flat, then A flat to E flat. And then G to E flat. So we do G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. Always prepare your fingers in advance, remember, that's very crucial. Then F to E flat. There. And then finally we are doing E flat to E flat. So E flat, F, G, A flat left 4, then B flat, C, right 1 on C there, then D, E flat, and do that few times like that. And again, and make sure your sounds are well connected and even, so no notes are soft and no notes are louder. Okay, so that will be our way up. Done. So you practice all those positions until you know them well, and then eventually practice all these 8 notes E flat to E flat going up slowly until you can play it like this with all fingers prepared there. So this is only 1 octave for now. This is for very beginners. I assume you are joining your E flat major for the very first time. I find this is the best way to join it, to cover every single position, so then you know every single element of scale. It makes it more even and more detailed work. It's a little bit more difficult than usual way, but if you follow all those positions, you will see your scale will be much more like better quality eventually. So now we've done on the way up. Now we are going way down to the left. So we start on the top E flat, and we are doing again by 2 notes from E flat to D first. Notice left will be 1 on D. So I'll just tell you the key fingering today, just where the 1 goes on some notes, or where we have the crosses. I will just tell you those, so not every single finger. So we're going to do E flat D few times, then D C, then E flat D and C. Always remember, relax after touching the keys. Your hands are always loose. Then E flat, D, C, like that. Then we are doing C and B flat. There a few times. Then D to B flat. So D, C, B flat. And then E flat to B flat. Then B flat to A flat, then C to A flat, so C, B flat, A flat, then D to A flat, D, C, B flat, A flat, D, C, B flat, A flat, then E flat to A flat, so E flat, D, C, B flat, A flat, then again E, D, C, B flat, A flat, slowly, see, and then A flat to G, flat to G, then C to G, C, B flat, A flat, G, and then D to G, D, C, B flat, A flat, G, there, slowly, always prepared, C, and then E flat to G. Notice you always have 4 on B flat in right hand and 1 on D in left hand, see? So E flat to G there, and then G, F, then A flat, G, F, A flat, G, F. Notice left has 4 on A flat there, and then B flat, A flat, G, F there, and you can go a little bit slower as well, then C to F, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, that way, see? Make it even, then D to F, D, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, and few times there, see? And then E flat to F, few times E flat, D, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, and do few times E flat to F, and then we are finally going to lower E flat there, so F, E flat there, slowly, see, always lift the fingers a little bit so they are always active, take the note with the fingers, with a little bit of action on the finger and a little bit of weight combined, and immediately always remember to immediately relax after touching the keys, so never get tense there on the keys, never press. You can watch my other videos about the ways of touch and all the exercises. I always emphasize that it's very, very fundamental point of good effortless piano technique. So we are up to F to E flat there at the end, then G, F, E flat there, then A flat to E flat, then B flat to E flat, then do once again slowly, so B flat, A flat, G, F, E flat, then C to E flat. See how you always prepared with your fingers, our thumbs move in advance under, and one more time, see how thumb goes slowly underneath the palm, then D to E flat, so D, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, E flat there, and you do it slowly a few times, like that, and then finally we are doing E flat to E flat, see? 4 in right on B flat, 1 in left on G there, so, and left 1 on D as well, there, slowly, and one more time, E flat, D, C, B flat, A flat, G, F, E flat, and do that few times going down. So then we work through every single position going down, we added one note by one note, and then we descended by one note. See what we've done? You can analyze, it's a very system, you can analyze, it's a very easy system and a very easy method of learning if you really know the logic of it. So we start by one note, then we add one note, then we do those two notes, then we add the extra note, then do this two, then three, then this two, then three, four, then next two, then 3, 4, 5, then next two, then 3, 4, 5, 6, then next two, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and next two, then add extra down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is going up and going back is the same thing, just reverse in the order. I will probably make a separate video about the logic of it, but once you follow my scales videos, you will see we always follow the same logic, so we add note by note. It's the most detailed way to learn your scales. You will know every single position very well. It will make your scales much more even and much more like much more clear when you play, you know, if you follow this you know, adding note by note system of learning. So try it yourself, you'll see your scale of E flat major will get much better much sooner if you follow it rather than if you don't. So yeah, so after we've done up and down both ways, now you can practice few times just going up and then going down slowly like that, and then you go straight down without delay, and do that few times until you feel comfortable with it, like that, and go back, see, and make sure your hands are always relaxed and loose after touching the keys, okay, and then play a few times up and down until you feel all the fingers go even, all prepared. And that will be all for our foundational work of joining both hands in our E flat major scale. So in next videos on E flat major we'll be doing 2 octaves. You can also try doing 2 octaves, but always work on 1 octave first. Put a good, lay a good foundation for your scales first on 1 octave only. Don't aim for playing like all the 4 octaves at first. I find it's best to do 1 octave properly, then you know your fingers, you can focus on a smaller thing at a time, grasp it well, then you expand, then you do 2 octaves, then you do 4 octaves later, but first do this, it will get you good, you know, foundations done for your E flat major. So yes, practice it until you know it fluent up and down on both ways, and then it will be all for this video. If you like it, subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.